welcome to the Infinite Escape Room, the puzzling podcast where a bunch of geographically diverse chums come together, have a drink, and work together to solve a homemade escape room. I'm Ben Levy-Griffiths, and this week I'm drinking it's on my bit of paper. It's a 1698, because I've drunk it lots, and I just can't remember what it's called. And joining me this week, we have...
I'm Bailey, and I'm drinking a cheeky little red Rioja by Campoviejo. I think that's how you pronounce it. It's got a yellow label, and it makes me very happy on a Friday night.
Ooh.
Yes. I need wine.
I'm Laura, and I'm drinking a Squealing Pig Marlborough Sauvignon.
Ooh.
I quite enjoy the name. It was a birthday gift of my mother-in-law.
Oh, what's it?
It's got a silly name or a stupid label.
Oh, I love it.
The Squealing Pig.
Have you got the label to show us?
Can you just show
I
us?
haven't. It doesn't have a Squealing Pig on it. It's just got little things written on it. It's quite a classy label for a city.
Is it nice?
Yes, really nice.
Oh, I might have to get that.
The sillier the name or the wilder the label. That's how we buy one.
Yeah, I don't like. I'm surprised this is nice because the label's really boring. Like, to be fair, so but it's very nice. So, but I totally get that. Yeah, I think. Are we all?
I'm going to put my glass off to the side.
Are we all on a bit of red right tonight?
No, I'm on white.
Oh, white. Okay, but we've got the vino.
I'm on beer.
All right, Ben, ruining everything. Sorry, Alid. Sorry.
And I'm Alid, and I'm drinking my lockdown liquor of choice, which is a smooth glass of 19 Crimes, which is wine but not liquor, but it's fine.
Yeah.
The rum one, though.
Lockdown liquor rhymed. I liked it.
It's got the rum in it, then you can get it.
Alliteration, yes. And I love it that we're not surprised that you've got 19 Crimes as a drink. Like, and also...
It's not the rum one, though.
There's a new one. I saw it in
know.
Costco today. I took a picture of the label to send to you to say there's a new one.
Which label? Because I've drunk most.
It's the one where the face is all scratched out.
Oh, The Banished.
Ooh.
That's the one.
Like a Tin Machine
Yes,
album
that's really
cover.
nice.
I love it.
Oh, wait, no. That may not have had that one. Ooh, we'll have to check.
Yeah. Oh, my God.
There's one that's
I
really
saw it today
expensive
and I
and
was
you
like,
can't
must
get it
tell
in the
Alid.
shops. And I haven't
Actually-
had that yet.
So I'm going to actually put this... Hopefully, do they sell it in Asda, do you know?
Don't know.
They do sell the 19 Crimes in
Okay,
Asda.
I'm putting it
because
on
that's
our
where-
order because I need to have some for this week to get me through. So, well, actually, not to get... I'm off this week. Ha-ha! So it's going to be
And I
great.
was off this week.
So, so 19 Crimes. I keep forgetting to order it, but I will order it. I'm going to write this down, actually.
Important notes.
Important notes, along with my room notes. Hopefully I won't I'll just say 19 Crimes like that, like in the middle of something. Like it doesn't make any sense, but oh well.
Is that a clue?
Who knows?
There's 19 of them.
I don't think any of us will know by the end what is a clue and what isn't a clue, but we shall persevere nonetheless. It'll be great.
Before we begin, I'd like to thank our Patreons for their continued support. And I'd like to give a special shout out to two of our supporters, Colin G. Walker and Dave Shaw. Thanks very much to you both for helping keep the show on the metaphoric road. Right then, well,
Yay.
What is the Infinite Escape Room? Well, it's like any other escape room you may be familiar with, but this one stretches across all known themes, retail parks, and dimensions. And because it's infinite, there is no end. Every room in the Infinite Escape Room links into the next, in one big never-ending escape experience adventure. Each week, one of us will present a part of the Infinite Escape Room, while the others try and solve it. If we don't escape within 30 minutes, then terrible things shall befall us, and if we break anything, then we will lose our deposit, which this week is both Alid's supply of wine and the rest of our ability to travel.
Oh, no.
That does sound like you're going to break all our legs, like, in fairness. Like...
I said
Right.
ability to travel, not mobility.
Right, challenge accepted. If I drink my entire supply before the end of this escape room, it's fine.
Or just don't break anything.
Thing.
I can't make that promise, but I can promise to try and drink it all.
Are we ready?
Yes.
Yeah. I definitely not like writing notes as I'm listening to you all.
And this time with conviction. Are we ready?
Yes.
Yeah.
Then let's enter the Infinite Escape Room.
Oh gosh. A sea of dogs do, tiny wizards, and barks cascade you away from the lamppost. A fantastical Nino fills your eardrums. A glittering ambulance pulls up alongside you. Its doors open wide. On the side, in faded letters, you make out the letters Drag SOS. You take this opportunity to Not play with don't play with the poo. And jump into the open doors. Nina, Nina. You speed across what feels like space and time itself. Suddenly it squeals to a halt. We're here, ladies. And we're not joking, bitch. Surprised by that, you decide to disembark. What's their problem? How rude. And you wander up the pavement. After a while, you realise you've no idea where you are. You walk into what looks like a plain old building. Suddenly, you enter the dressing room of what appears to be a nightclub. The lighting creates a blurry haze, hiding a multitude of sins, wrinkles, and 5 o'clock shadows. The smell of absolute berry acai vodka stings your nostrils, and in the distance you hear the sound of a baying crowd. Drowning out the bustle are a pair of high heels on a hardwood floor and the diva-ish cries of someone mid-breakdown. I can't believe they keep booking me on these chicken shit gigs. I've had it. Officially. A whirlwind of feathers, sequins and cigarette smoke rushes past you all. Mama LaRu has left the building, taking her army of backing dancers, corset lacers and makeup crew with her. Her last minion slams the door behind them with such a force, it has sealed the door shut. You are left behind. And unfortunately, you're not alone. The baying crowd you heard, a collection of 300 drag fanatics, including 15 hen parties that have already drunk their portion of free Prosecco, are still here, and they're expecting a show. They also stand between you and your escape. You walk into the dressing room, and this is what's laid before you. So to the left of you, behind you, is the entrance where you've just walked from. To the left of you is a panty bin. The left of you in front of you is a privacy screen. Directly in front of you is the stage door. To the right of you, across the whole wall, is a long dressing table. And above that is 3 long mirrors above it. Behind you is a wardrobe. There are also paintings and photos of Mama LaRu adorning every wall. It's almost as if she's watching you. In the corner, a sign says, going live in, and the time counting down from 30. Your time starts now.
Oh, dear. Right, where to start?
I feel like behind the screen, the privacy screen. I don't know why.
Okay.
Can we look behind the privacy screen, please?
You can indeed. There's nothing behind the privacy screen.
Am I behind the privacy screen?
Pardon? Am I
behind the privacy
Well, I don't know, Alid.
Alid, where did you go?
Where's Alid gone? Alid has left the room. Yeah. So there's nothing behind the privacy screen.
Does it have like a pattern on it? Because in my head, I'm seeing like a hospital one, but I'm guessing it's like panelled or something.
Very ornate, like kind of like a water lily design all over it. Very nice. But you do notice a page just a piece of paper on the corner of it.
Let me take a look at the paper.
You can. It appears to be a page ripped out of a book with a message, like a sentence written on in lipstick set with the words, "They're a devil for the strong boa."
Devil for the strong boa.
Strong boa.
Strong boa. Strong boa.
The drink. Okay.
Anywhere else you want to look?
How about, as we're near the privacy screen, what's next to it? It was the, as a reluctant time to say this, the panty bin.
The panty bin. Yeah, well, yeah.
Off you go, though.
You're not going to lie. There's a bit of an aroma wafting up from it. What do you want to do with the bin?
Can we just get an idea for like how big it is? Because when you said bin, I'm sort of thinking like a pedestal bin that you have in the kitchen. But
so it's
more like a laundry bin.
Like a laundry bin. Yeah. Okay. So like a pop-up laundry bin. It's just there to kind of discard different things into.
Is there anything obvious about it on top of it, or?
So you just notice on top that it's filled with kind of like tights and tucking panties and gaffs. which is another word for like a thing to tuck. So, but it's just got a lot of those in it.
I see. And roughly how full is it?
It's fairly full.
75%?
Yeah. But yeah, that's about a good percentage.
And if Laura was to go digging through it, would she find anything?
If I was to knock it over and then poke through with my foot.
So if you were to knock it over, are you emptying it or not?
Yes, let's knock it over and just sort of use our feet to pull things apart.
Okay.
I'm not physically touching anything with my hands.
Okay. So you don't find anything like within the kind of the detritus that comes out of it, but you do notice something written at the bottom of the panty bin, which is, if you pee standing up, go tuck yourself.
Okay, where to next?
The door to the stage.
Yes.
Can we kind of have a tentative does it open?
Yeah, there's no lock on it. There's no lock on it.
There's no lock on it. Okay, right. I feel that we shouldn't go out just yet.
No.
But just sort of checking that the state of it.
Okay, so you try and exit through the stage door, but you're pelted by half-eaten chicken wings, woo-woo cocktails, duct tape, and empty Prosecco glasses. They land on the floor all over the room. Such is the force of the missiles and the noise, the door closes in your face.
Sorry.
Lovely.
It's an onslaught. So that was chicken wings, something, woo-woos.
Woo-woo
cocktails and empty champagne glasses.
Duct tape.
Duct tape.
And empty Prosecco glasses.
Wonderful. That was, yes, quite the onslaught.
It was.
So on a positive, we now have duct tape.
Duct tape, yeah.
Isn't that handy?
Yes.
Always handy.
I fear that Alan and I might have to use the duct tape.
I won't have a need for it.
Yeah.
Should we check out the dressing table as we
Shall we?
That sounds like a good idea.
Okay. So on the dressing table, you see immediately a big pile of books, because any drag queen worth her Botox knows how to read you to filth. So you see the books of Young, Broken, Fabulous by Raven, Alyssa's Secret by Alyssa Edwards, the scripts for and also How to Be That Bitch, a guide to fierce drag.
I feel like I want to look inside the book that's titled How to Be That Bitch.
I love that you do, Ali. That's amazing. So, so you...
Positively transformative.
Yeah. So you notice that in that book, some pages have been torn out, as if someone didn't want to share how they'd found their charisma, uniqueness, nerve and talent.
It took me ages to work out what that was for.
Oh my God, I know.
Took me ages.
So I had a friend that's been watching it for legitimately about 6 years, and she messaged me about a month ago going, did you know what charisma, uniqueness, nerve and talent stood for? I'll give Ben and Alid a moment to think about
Charisma, what was it? I think I pretty much got it, but
Uniqueness, nerve and talent.
Yeah, charisma.
I see, I don't need any more. I've got it.
Nerve and talent. It's like
if I watched 4 series of Drag Race, I was like,
right. So it's just one of the reasons I love drag. It's just for stuff like that on television. It's brilliant.
Ben, you in the same boat as me, and you've never watched drag.
It's on the BBC right now. It's brilliant. It just makes me so happy.
No, Faye's watched Drag Race, and therefore I have watched Drag Race.
Oh, it's
Must
just
be
me.
Michael Cena.
Never watched it.
Alan, it's the same as Alan, to be fair. So,
well, Alan's watched it via proxy.
No. But he
doesn't have a choice.
No, but he prefers the UK one to the US one. He'll actually sit down and watch the UK. I mean, I love all of it, so Don't know if you noticed from this room. There's a lot of references. Anyway, guys, time's a ticking.
Is there anything else on the?
We got just less than 22 minutes left.
Cool. So are you having a good rummage, or what are you doing on the dressing table?
Always
a good rummage. So you do see under the books a phone. So in a rush to exit, with a diva's aplomb, Mama LaRu has left her phone on the dressing table, which has a series of photos, and it looks like it could be a set list for the planned show. So
the phone's unlocked?
Yeah, so the phone's unlocked. Guys, I will have to ask you to describe this for the dear listeners. Hello, listeners. So they know what is on it. And hopefully it will be clear.
Who wants to do some describing?
I'll give the first line a go. So you've got a picture of a clock, then you've got the number 2, then a pair of lips, and then a sink.
Right, so we got time to lip sync.
Oh, of course.
I just to let you into it.
What the sink was.
Yeah, so a little secret. Alan literally was clock to lip sync. 1 to lip sync, even though the clock says is at 2:00, he thought it was 1:00. So that was my practice run, which is quite funny.
So the next line down, so it's a page with emojis on. So as Alid said, the first one, the next one's got some letters that say, or some words that say head of lettuce, and it's got a rain cloud with some rain coming out of it, and then 2 men with moustaches.
So it's raining men.
Yay! Yes, that might be the first song on the set list.
And Head of Lettuce is a drag queen.
Yeah, that's a yes.
Is it?
Yes.
Well, Foxy Beaver I can understand would be as well.
Yeah.
Wow.
Palinator Jones rises again.
I know. Ben just clocked that and just heard that laugh. I could not leave it behind. Oh, sorry. So Head of Lettuce, Foxy Beaver, and Palinator Jones are indeed drag names and drag queens. And you've guessed right, the first song Head of Lettuce is singing is Raining Men. Copyright not owned. I don't know how to do this.
Other songs are available.
Other songs are available.
It's Raining Women.
The next line down has got, so next to Foxy Beaver, we've got an eyeball, and then the letter W with a dash, and then a green face that looks unwell. It's got one of them ice bags on its head with a thermometer. Then it looks like there's a space, and there's a man sort of doing the thinking face, except he also has a monocle and a top hat, and then the beehive.
So
Yeah, I've got it.
I will.
Hi. Survive.
Yes.
That was wonderful.
Thank you, Laura.
I like
Thank
it.
you. Literally, I didn't know if Alan was taking the piss last night because he was thinking bee. I was sick. Thinking bee. I was like, shut up. But Alan actually has that limited reference to any kind of songs that are popular. It's just, God.
I worked out as I were ill, Sir Hive.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got the first half. It was the second half.
Yeah,
I was struggling with. Then Laura jumped in, so it's fine.
It literally legitimately took me about 2 weeks to think, how the hell am I going to put survive in an emoji form?
It would.
And then it came to me like an epiphany. Beehive! That will do it! Yay! So, yeah.
So, because I've not gotten any of these yet, and Laura and Alan are doing so spectacularly well at them, I'm going to describe the last line as well, and then they can figure it out. So, next to Palinator Jones, we've got the strong arm, and again a man with a moustache.
This one I'm unsure of.
I feel like it's Freddie Mercury for some reason. I don't know why.
Well,
Isn't it like...
What, Laura? Sorry?
It's Freddie Mercury. If you think it's Freddie Mercury, the only thing I can think of that it could be with a strong arm is maybe Killer Queen, but
No,
maybe not.
Well, I'd say for some reason I want to break free because there's almost like a shackle on the.
And he dressed in drag elements, didn't they?
I feel that's coincidental.
I think you're thinking about this a bit too much.
Yeah. So, muscle head, muscle arm, bicep head, bicep man.
I don't know if Strong Man or Muscle Man is a song, but...
Macho Man.
Macho Man. Like it. Yeah. Is that a song?
It is.
That's a song.
Macho Man. I want to be Macho Man. Which was these are all lip syncs on RuPaul, by the way. Well done, guys. So you've revealed the set list to Mama LaRu's set list. And suddenly you hear and you didn't notice it before, but above the stage door, a star lights up ahead of it. And with the light from the first star, you realise there's another 2 star bulbs waiting to be lit.
So it looks like we've got potentially 2 other things we solve to be able to get out alive.
That's fine.
Okay.
Well, all right. Well, without Alid's wine or our legs. But we'll still be alive, Ben. So,
So is there on the dressing table? We've got the books and we found the phone. Is there anything else on the dressing table? Like,
Not on the dressing table, no.
Anything on the mirrors?
You take a closer look at the mirrors and you see your visage staring back at you. Yeah. And you notice some names written above each mirror. So above the first one is Head of Lettuce. The second one, Foxy Beaver. And then the third one, Bailey Anita Jones. So from your perspective, running from left to right, so it doesn't really matter which direction. And you also notice another piece of paper hidden behind Head of Lettuce's mirror.
What does it say?
Well, it's funny you should ask that. So it says, she'll never twig, you're a shady bitch.
Cool. So if that's everything in that area, should we go check the wardrobe?
Oh, yeah.
Yes. So you look at the wardrobe and it is literally bursting at the seams with pizzazz and fabulosa. It contains everything you would need to sell a lip sync and hide any back rolls. Sorry,
You're having a brilliant time, aren't you?
I love how Laura is getting all of these references. I heard. I'm like, Alid and Ben are like, all right,
Tumbleweed.
So, I'm really enjoying this. I don't even care if you escape. I just really enjoy escape. All of these things.
If we don't escape, you're doing the next puzzle as well. That's that. We continue to get out.
Yeah, maybe. Like, I'll just come back and like hit you with more RuPaul quotes. Like, that's what I'm going to do.
Okay. So I think we've looked at everything now, haven't we?
We've looked at the mirrors.
Or unless we want to have a bit more of a route around the wardrobe.
Sorry. So I will say, you look. Maybe one of you wants to look back at the How to Be a Bitch guide to Fierce Drag.
Oh, that's me then.
Okay.
Ali's
He's invested now.
So
Let me relook at the book.
Yeah. So and you notice it's 4 pages that have been ripped out.
Wait, we've got 2 pages already, haven't we?
Yeah.
Yes.
So we're still missing 2.
No. Okay. So all right. Sorry. Rewind. So also while looking at the wardrobe. Oh well, oops daisy.
I was going to ask, did we miss anything in the wardrobe?
Yeah. Thank you, Laura. That's a really good question. So you also notice another piece of paper attached to the wardrobe that seems to be like stuck there in a flurry of sweat and anger.
What does it say?
What does it say? You say. So the clue on the wardrobe says, "He'll scratch your eyes out." Better be writing these down, guys.
So just very quickly, you know the writing we found at the bottom of the panty bin? Was that on a bit of paper as well?
No, that was just at the bottom of the panty bin. So it wasn't connected to the book.
Oh, okay.
So I think we are still 1 page short.
Mm-hmm. You are indeed. And Ben, I think we should probably have a time check right now because
we have got 9 minutes and 20 seconds.
okay,
Right.
cool.
We've looked on top of the dressing table, but we haven't looked other drawers.
Underneath it.
There's no drawers.
Is there anything underneath?
Drag quiz is just like this. No, it's just like all like in proper drag queen fashion, just like sprawled out, no mess,
Okay.
no coordination.
In which case, can we look at the photos on the wall?
I think that's a really good idea, Alid. So you take a look around the photos of Mama LaRu staring lifelessly back at you. Or is it lifelessly? Is she actually watching you all this time? And you notice a piece of paper scrunched angrily behind one as if someone was trying to kind of maybe like just hide something because they really didn't want you to find it.
What does this one say?
Oh, what does it say? You asked, Laura. Well, the gall, the gumption, the nerve. It says, she said, we need to go out in sequence.
I'm noticing a theme.
So by all accounts then, there's 3 mirrors, 3 names, 3 of us.
We need to dress up.
Yes, you do.
We're going to need to perform, aren't we, instead of the drag queen? I'm sensing a theme from these bits of paper. So they're thinking of drag queens and think of the word sequence, or maybe even sequin.
So one of us needs to be in sequins. One of us needs to be...
Heels, scratch your eyes out.
One of us
in
needs
heels.
to have long nails.
Heels.
Heels. Oh, so one of us needs to wear heels.
And I'm thinking with the whole thing of shady.
Sunglasses.
You're a shady bitch. Maybe eyeshadow, like shade. But I'm not sure if that's right. I'll go.
Maybe.
And the other one was devil for a strong boa. You guys said boa to begin with, as in feather boa.
Yeah.
Oh, I was thinking drink. Okay.
Just the way Beatty said boa.
To be fair, I also I am well.
I was thinking
and
strongbow.
I am known to have partaken a strongbow or two. So that's not a bad assumption, Aled. So
the shady thing, I'm not sure about, but shade is a drag race thing where you badmouth somebody, isn't it? Or you
yeah.
maybe not so much badmouth, but you talk about somebody by casting a shade. But I'm wondering if there's another part of that one that I'm missing.
If you've got heal from he will, I'm wondering if Sheil is actually like shell. Maybe
Shells.
that's been a shell suit.
I was
very
thinking
drag, I
maybe
suppose.
shells as well.
So I suppose we need to look in this wardrobe and make sure we've got apparel
These
that
things.
match these requirements.
Yeah.
So can we have a little look in the wardrobe very quickly and see if there's a feather boa in there?
You see, there are 3 feather boas.
Ooh.
One an aquamarine, one cerise, and one a sunset orange. Choose your colours, girls.
What was the middle one?
Cerise.
Cerise.
What colour is that?
Like pink.
Oh, right. Okay. Well, that's obviously mine.
I'll take the orange then, Laura, if you want the...
Ben,
I'm all like
Ben
aquamarine.
for your cyan. There we go. Like, yeah. Oh no, it's cyan blue. Magenta,
Cyan is blue.
magenta.
Magenta, yeah.
Magenta.
Cerise is like a very bright,
Bright
pink, isn't it?
like a bit brighter than magenta, but just
Wonderful.
Like I just thought, IT printers, you'll know what that is. But then
It'll match my complexion.
then I got the color wrong, so ignore me. Yeah, so cool.
Oh, so
Okay.
Anything else you want to ask for?
One of us is going to need sequins at least. Is there
any sequin dresses?
There are
or...
3 sequined dresses. Sequins.
Lovely.
Sequence. Yes, that's actually a bit of a Ripple reference as well with Roxy
Wait, do all
Andrews.
3 of us need to wear these or just one?
Well, there's 3 dresses,
We're all gonna
Alec.
need to dress up.
1, again, an aquamarine. 2, a magenta, just for Ben.
Ah, right,
And
fine.
3, a sunset orange.
Can I take the sunset orange sequin dress, please?
You can.
Before we take the dresses, do Alid and myself need to use the duct
So
tape?
you don't have to do that in a particular order in this, but it's probably well.
Probably
it's
best
up
to
to
dress
you,
on.
isn't-
It's
I'm
fine.
just saying, if you do decide to do that, it doesn't matter if you've got the dress on in this particular case because it's a fictional like escape room, so you're not actually doing it. I'm just saying. Just,
Fab.
Yeah, so.
I feel that the abrasive nature might.
I mean, sequins aren't a very smooth.
this is true. This is true.
but then you're not shoving sequins up there either, so so it's fine. It's fine.
Are we not? Right, okay. Awkward.
We've got
No.
3.5 minutes left.
Okay,
So
but I would
you guys
suggest
in those 3.5
whatever you
minutes, you've got a
decide to
choice
do,
of-
do it quickly.
Heels. Was it
Yeah,
Laura?
there are 3
Yeah,
heels.
heels.
There are 3 heels. Again, aquamarine, magenta, sunset orange,
We'll take the appropriate colours, I
Yes,
think.
please.
But we've picked our themes.
and there is
We
a fourth
get
thing.
dressed.
Can right.
What do we think? So she'll never twig you were a shady bitch. What do we think might be that? Was there makeup on the dressing table?
No,
Are there sunglasses in the wardrobe?
no,
I don't know this one.
Are there umbrellas in the wardrobe?
no.
Parasols?
I'm not that mean. Not the technical term. They're parasols, not
So,
umbrellas.
If
No, I'm
I
not that
Wigs or
mean.
hats?
if we walked out in sequence throwing shade at each other,
No.
No.
Think about what is. Look at that sentence and think about possibly a syllable in a word, which is quite an important thing to have as part of your drag ensemble.
Wig. We need wigs.
wigs.
Well done, Laura. You look into the wardrobe and you see, again, a selection of wigs. This time, a bit of a different selection of colours, which may kind of shine a light on a possible personality. So we have a brunette one, kind of big afro, glorious hair, kind of like Diana Ross.
That's going to be Foxy Beaver.
We have a blonde one, kind of like Dolly Parton-esque, but like if you kind of dials it up by a million. And a sultry redhead.
Yes.
Which is like beautiful curled locks growing down the sides, like ringlets, and a very lovely bouffant beehive. So choose whichever you would like.
Alan's called the red
Yeah,
hair.
it's a more,
Alex,
which
I
I
know,
like.
like enthusiastic. You were like, yes, I'm a redhead in my sunset orange.
Well, I'm normally brunette, so let's go blonde.
Oh, so, yes. So, and
I'll take the brunette.
I think that matches the colours perfectly because blonde goes very well with aquamarine, which I believe Laura has chosen.
I am,
and
yeah.
a brunette is a very good colour for pink, so magenta. So you have successfully chosen the colour palettes, which wasn't a requirement, but it's a nice little bonus. So, and you suddenly see all of you in full drag regalia. The second star above the stage door lights up in full beautifulness.
We have got 45 seconds left. Can we try opening the door, please?
You still get blown back in a noise.
Yeah, we've only got 2 out of 3 stars. We've got a
Can
problem.
we have
Yeah, but-
can we have a practice of lip syncing our songs?
You don't need to practice because you will know what to do. So don't worry about practicing too much because you've already done that star. Think about things, the thing that you thought Ben and Aled might need to do very quickly.
Oh, need to tuck themselves.
Yes.
Here we go, tuck ourselves.
You do. So each Ben and Aled in turn, individually, because you need your privacy, go behind the...
Quickly run behind the
Behind the Griffin screen, we've taped them. We've taped them. We've taped them. Let's go.
And
Let's go.
you've achieved the female illusion, darling, and you have lit up the third star.
Yay.
The door suddenly doesn't open. It doesn't swing open because you realise the noise has died down. There's a silence and a calmness you feel. The stars have lit up and you feel a bit more confident to open that door. It's not a scary place. So as you strut out onto the stage, the lights blind you temporarily, but you hold your head up high and you give your audience your best blue steel look. And what's this? What you thought was a baying crowd is actually they're cheering you on. And they're shouting out your drag names. And then you see the shocking plot twist because what is anything Drag Race associated without one? Mama LaRu was sat in the front row. Shocker. Ladies, welcome and congratulations on making it to the final. As you may have guessed, this was a test. And you have passed. But there can only be one winner. This is a lip sync sass-off extravaganza. It's time to impress me and save yourself from, well, actually win your elimination. Good luck and don't fuck it up. Head lettuce, you're up first. And you probably should have guessed, you should probably have worked out which of you was who before you left the room, but you haven't. So I'm going to say head lettuce is Laura in the aquamarine, Foxy Beaver is Ben in the pink, and Bailey Jones is Aled. So, Heather, you're up first. You know your song. We can all help you with the lip sync, we can all help you, and we can all have a lovely good time. So, Laura, I don't know how we're going to do this. Again, this was a bit of a Collins idea that I've incorporated for a bit of a sass off so you can blame your husband. But I don't know, if you just want to have a good time, maybe we can fill it with a bit of audio. I don't know. So, but it's time to have the sass off. Oh yes! Oh, well done. That's great. The weather girls, they were amazing. They're so amazing. Yes, this is a lip sync. Foxy Beaver, yeah, Foxy, Cleopatra
What?
Beaver, yeah. Amazing stuff. Amazing stuff. Amazing. Now, Bailey Jones, Macho Man.
I wanna be a macho man.
Well done, Bailey Jones. Like, your creator is here as well. Like, you know, the original Bailey. I'm really impressed. Okay, so even though, I mean, I guess technically you escaped the room, you're all worthy competitors, and I've made a decision. You can all sashay away. You all escape the drag race escape room. After this very kind of illuminating and empowering experience, you confidently exit into the street, wind blowing through your wigs and up your skirts. A feeling of positivity and optimism rush over you. But suddenly, you notice a shadow appear and grow. In the distance, you hear a low rumble, and a shiver goes down your spine, and a sense of dread follows that shiver. You slowly turn around, and towering above you, taller than the drag club, and taller than even the local skyscraper, is a magnificently beautiful woman. She looks directly at you and lets out an ear-splitting "Hi!" It's the attack of the 60-foot drag queens, and they're here to take over the world.
Bum, bum, bum.
Yeah, so that's it. You escaped. You can blame Michael for the sass off.
Brilliant.
I really enjoyed that.
No, it was a good one.
Was it all right?
I'm going to say, if Bailey's in agreement, that we did.
You did. You definitely did. You definitely did.
So when you said we opened the door and go out onto the stage,
That was
at
escaping
point,
the escape room.
Like we'd escaped the escape room, and that when you said and we opened the door, the timer went off, and that was time over.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
we were literally
Bang
we did
on.
it
To
2
the second.
times. Thanks very much for listening. You can subscribe to us on all of your favourite apps, feeds, iTunes, and at our website, www.theinfiniteescaperoom.com. You can follow us and get in touch via Facebook and Twitter at tier_podcast. If you enjoyed the episode, and we hope you did, we'd be much obliged if you could leave us a review on iTunes or Facebook, as it's a massive help in reaching new audiences. As mentioned earlier, we're also on Patreon. If you'd like to support the show, head over to patreon.com/The Infinite Escape Room, where you can listen to episodes each week early. No? Where you can listen to episodes a week early, have your name mentioned on the show, get unedited episodes, and more. We love you lots, and we hope to see you next time in another Infinite Escape Room. Goodbye.
Bye. Thing is, this is really weird for me because usually I'm like, clue! How much time left?
Well, if you're asking us for clues, something's gone wrong.